This is a review of the RC18R by Associated. I haven't seen a lot of reviews out for this car, so I figured I would do one just because when I was looking to buy one I thought it might be nice to kind of see what the car is. So starting on the outside, this is the Camino body. It's basically a WRX style body. It comes with a two-piece wing, which is really nice. They got nice graphics on it. They did roll bars, decals that give the car a real nice racy look. Carbon fiber style hood. It's got some black spoke wheels. They have different options for them. The car is really nice and light. Really helps. In fact, it's four-wheel drive. It's shaft driven, which I thought was nice over some of the belt drives that they do. There's a lot of issues with those. So yeah, from the outside it looks great. It's a nice car. It looks really fun. It's got a pretty real appearance. It's a little cartoony, but a lot of people like that. I personally like it. I think it's a pretty cool look. What we do is go ahead and take the shell off of the car. A trick you can do is take your pins and just bend them up like I did. That just makes it a lot easier to take the body on and off than dealing with flat pins. This just takes 2 seconds to do with a pair of pliers. It's going to make your life a lot easier. So we take the shell off of the car, and this is basically the layout. You're going to have your motor, your ESC comes with the stock servo. I went ahead and replaced the receiver, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Battery goes right here. Like I said, it's shaft driven. You have some nice oil-filled shocks all the way around. Comes with a small bumper you can upgrade at. The whole car is upgradable pretty much. Comes with a nice little servo in there. It's just a really nice put together car. Unfortunately, there are some problems that I had with mine when I got it. The first problem I had is that when I pulled mine out of the box, the steering was so tight on these little turning knuckles and such. There's like these little balls that clip on to the tie rods, and they fit so tight in there that it was popping the servo saver. It wouldn't even turn. So I had to take it apart, take the balls off, take it to the bench grinder, grind down the balls, and hollow out the receiving part of the tie rods just to free up the steering, and now it turns no problem. Definitely a good mod to do if you have that problem. You may not. The second thing, the issue I have with this car is when you get the car, the battery comes with this clip. It is kind of like a JST clip, but it has like a housing on it. I don't know if you can see that. This thing sucks. This is garbage. This will only work in the crappy charger that they give you, unfortunately. I have a squid adapter and it didn't even have any of these plugs. It's unfortunate, but what you're going to want to do is a simple solution. Go down to your hobby store, get some Dean's plugs, cut these off on the car and on the battery, solder yourself on a Dean's plug, and you're going to be in good shape. That'll work with almost any aftermarket charger. You can adapt your current charger to use that. It's just a much better way to go. It can handle more volts. It's just nice. This is the charger that it comes with. It is a 10-hour wall charger. It's nice that they gave it to you, but 10 hours for roughly 10 minutes of runtime is crazy. If I was you, I would chuck this, get rid of it. It's pretty much garbage. And I bought one of these chargers for about 50 bucks used. It's not the best, but for 50 bucks, it does all your batteries. It charges up to 6 amps, so it's lithium, your LiPos, it does your NiCads, your nickel metal hydrides. It's just a nice charger for the price. You really can't go wrong. It's digital, so it'll tell you what's going on. Dean's plug. It'll tell you what power, how many milliamps the battery is taking, because you need to cycle your battery. This is the battery that it comes with, and like I said, put the adapter on. The more cycles you do on this battery, the more it's going to take. The first time it took only about 385 milliamps before it died. Then it went up to about 500. Then it went up to about 600. Now I've got it up to around 900 milliamps out of the 1100 that's available, and it'll take more and more as you cycle it, and they just need to be cycled. But this charger allows you to see digitally how many milliamps it's taking, so you can tell if it's cycling. You can also use this charger to cycle it. Like I said, 50 bucks used. You can find them cheaper. Look on Craigslist, look on eBay, whatever. You're gonna find it doesn't have to be this exact model, but just find one. Anything's better than what that kit comes with, because this thing charges it in about 10 minutes versus 10 hours of charge time. It's just a really nice option to go with, and you can use it for any of your other vehicles that you have. You're gonna be much happier with it. Second upgrade I would suggest to you is this is the controller that you get with the kit. It sucks. It's 27 megahertz. You get glitching like crazy. At least I did. That's not for everyone. It is nice that they give it to you, and if you're just a typical basher, you may not have a problem. But the problem that I had with it is when the battery starts to run out, which happens, like I said, with nickel metals, it can happen relatively fast. The problem I had is that you start to lose your reception on your radio. It's just a problem with 27 megahertz radio. So what you need to do is, it's fine if you want to have it, you don't have to do it, but what I suggest is ditch it, get rid of it, go onto like hobbyparts.com or something like that, buy yourself this radio. $35 radio, Fly Sky, 10 channel, you can run up 10 different vehicles, click it on. Right now you can see I have it set for Subi. I can click on the models, I can run my ST10, my Subaru, or my Mini, whatever I want to do. Much easier, gives you ABS, all different kinds of controls, all your dual rate, everything you need. $35, much better upgrade, 2.4 gigahertz. You don't have to worry about the stupid 27 megahertz interference or reception. Much nicer radio for the price. And for $7, they sell extra receivers. So I just bought like 4 more of them. I put an extra receiver in each one of my vehicles, and then I just bind it. And it allows me to run all my different vehicles using the same remote, and it's way awesome. It's so much nicer, especially if you race. You can bring one remote and run all your different cars that night. It's just a lot easier to go. So all in all, I would say that this car is a great car. After I had those issues, I fixed them. It's been excellent. Now I plan on doing ESC that can do a lipo cutoff, only because I want to run my lipos. I have little lipos for it, and I just like that you get a constant voltage that doesn't fall off like the nickel metals do. But man, this car right out of the box, it just hauls butt. I mean, it is so fast. For what it is extremely fast. I mean, you forget that you're dealing with such a small scale car because it handles. The shaft driven 4-wheel drive is extremely nice. You can see the blue anodized shaft running down in there. The car just handles awesome. Comes with some really cool street tires. Just a great looking car all in all. Like I said, for the money, I paid $135 on eBay for it, and for that price, I can't complain at all. It had a few issues, but that was just a fluke, I'm guessing. Team Associated usually has top-notch stuff. I've never had a problem with any of their things. So like I said, just do those few little mods. You're going to have yourself a car that you can take to your local track. You can race with it. You can just drift with it if you like to go around. The 4-wheel drive makes it extremely easy to do drifting. The car is just all around awesome. Now I would not suggest taking it in the dirt even though it says rally, because if you can see right there, that's your motor and it's open, and your pinion gear is sitting right inside there. So rocks, dirt, everything just go right in your motor. I wouldn't do it, but that's just me. I'm a little freaky about my RCs anyway. I like to clean them all the time. This is what you're getting if you get the Camino ready to run. Like I said, took me a couple hours to do the mods, and I have a car now that I can take to any track that races 18 scale and feel very confident in racing, because people do the brushless and all this, that, and the other thing, but when it comes down to it, you can only go so fast, with these little cars, and you start to lose control and they start to not handle. So, what it comes with is excellent. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do a running video of it as well. I'll let you guys see kind of what it does.